I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. Oh, you don't have to wake up yet. Oh, we can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
Again, you're gonna drop me down. Words for you are nothing but a sound. Don't you see? You don't fool anyone. Your life to me is buried in the ground. Great honors are great burdens. For sure, you've always lived behind the curtains. Too slowly, I come to realize you're not the one that I know. I'm sorry. Say farewell to little sparrow. Never eat the apple in the garden. Guilt and sadness run into your veins. Never eat the apple in the garden. Guilt and sadness run into your veins. Never eat the apple in the garden. Guilt and sadness run into your veins. Guilt and sadness run into your veins.
Just remember this. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other